Now, before I get to this book, I would just like to draw your attention to this new edition here. I now have all of the River in the Galaxy books. Very excited. And Natalie was very kind enough to send them to me with some extras. Look, that's the river. That's Lucia, the ship. Very nice. Anyway, this has nothing to do with Natalie's books. Sorry, Natalie. We'll get back to yours when I've read Quarantine 13. But this book is The Descent, which is the latest of Christian Francis novelisations that I've read, but it's actually the first one he sent me, and it's taken me till now to work my way backwards. So you will probably have heard of The Descent if you are just trying to work it out. Over 25, you probably would have heard of it. It was a movie in the 2000-2001 sort of time frame. And it's a bunch of girls. They end up in these caverns. Well, they think they're going to a specific set of caverns to do some, what do they call it? Spelunking and things. Exploring the caverns under the ground. And the lead friend has actually taken them somewhere else because she doesn't want it to be boring. She wants it to be exciting. And it was the wrong choice. Let's put it like that. I don't want to go, as always, into too much detail with these because I don't want you to get spoilers. But I do not really suffer with claustrophobia. It's not something that I've found ever affects me very much. But then again, I've never been in a situation where it would affect me. However, the way that this book is written, as Christian himself told me, was an exercise in how many ways he could describe dark, damp caves. And because he's used so many expressions for damp, dark caves, I started to feel a little bit claustrophobic reading this book. Now, I love Christian's books and I love his novelisations. You guys know I never shut up about it. But I read this one within 24 hours. Like 7 o'clock one night I started it, put in little one to bed, came downstairs, read nearly 3/4 of it, and then before 7 o'clock the next day, finished it. It was really good, really good. And I believe this one is being traditionally published by Titan. I think around October. It's something to do with the Descent's 20th or 21st anniversary. But yeah, it's very atmospheric, very creepy, very descriptive. Some of the descriptions of certain parts of certain caverns, rooms littered with bodies and bones and things, and the way creatures go after people and how they, let's say, enjoy their lunch. Bit grim, but brilliantly done as always. There is a backstory to why they're there in the first place, which I won't go into now because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, 5 stars, mate. Quality story again. And unlike the last one, this one will actually be published. So I'm very excited to get a copy of that for the Christian Francis section. And I have now received the next one from Christian to read through. It's going to be a couple of weeks till I get to that because I've got other books to catch up on. But yeah, really looking forward to carrying on this trend of what Christian is seemingly doing is giving me a book a month to read. Well, that's not strictly true because we're only in March and I've read 5 now, so book every 3 weeks, something like that. I could really do with the ability to do that with what I've got planned for my own writing. Not that I'm jealous or anything, you know.